Hi, let's talk about G.I. Joe issue 310 from Image Comics. This is continuing on from the classic Marvel series. This is written by Larry Hama with art by Paul Pelletier. Here are the credits. And this continues to be an exciting series. This is the classic continuity G.I. Joe, not to be confused with the Energon Universe stuff that they're putting out, where it's like the Destro miniseries and the Scarlet miniseries and Cobra Commander and Duke, and the forthcoming G.I. Joe ongoing series that's going to be in the Energon Universe continuity with the new Transformers. This is the classic continuity. And every issue is incredible action and lots of strategy, and I really love it. You see Cobra Commander here from the classic Marvel version of him with the long mustache and everything. There he is. That's what he looks like. Sorry to disappoint, guys. The way Cobra Commander was in the original Marvel comics was actually fairly interesting, and it's weird that it's the kind of thing that they would pare down something like a GI Joe to make nowadays. It was way ahead of its time. He was like a used car salesman that was disillusioned with the American dream and slowly formed Cobra basically. Um, but you know the cartoon went a lot more fanciful with Cobra Law and everything. Um, Here, of course, he has his Springfield from the old comics. That made its way sort of to the GI Joe cartoon, where there was a prisoner esque two-parter where they had a Springfield there. Um, but Springfield is under attack by Revanche, which is headed up by Serpentor Khan, not to be confused with the Serpentor you know. And so there's attacks back and forth and everything, and Cobra Commander's got his guys on the ground and everything. It's pretty cool stuff. Um, and the Cobra Commander guys are dressed as the second series Cobra Commander from the second DSC series and all that stuff. Um, Meanwhile, Dawn Marino is confronting the dude that murdered her parents. So that's something. Dawn is sort of like a new Snake Eyes. It's a whole thing. Um, I think she was cloned or something, and now she's like a living weapon and all that stuff. Um, this is a classic. This isn't Co-Commander, but it looks like him. Um, and Zartan's guys are in on it as well. So all the classic guys you know are here. At one point, a group of GI Joes looks like they've bought the farm, but they managed to escape in a little pod. That's cool. Um, Baroness gets shot, so that's pretty harrowing. And Zartan makes a quick deal with the Joes to try and like escort her to a hospital, and they're like, "Yeah, no, we're good with that." I like that. There's a lot of cool stuff going on here. All of Serpentor Khan's Cobra guys are mutated into like man-eating monsters with superhuman strength. So here they are. Here are some of the Ninja Force from GI Joe in on the action as well. So the whole thing is one battle for Springfield. Serpentor Khan wants to take over Springfield and from there launch forces throughout the United States. Cobra Commander is trying to defend it, and at the very end, Destro throws his hat in the ring to bring troops into Springfield. You figure it's to help defend it, but we don't know. Um, this is awesome. This, you know, GI Joe is a perennial for me. The thing is, I grew up with the with that relaunch of GI Joe with Real American Hero and all that stuff, and that's pretty much been the brand ever since. With GI Joe versus Cobra, etc. Um, and Larry Hama continues to bring it here. Lots of inside jargon and lingo as well. Pretty fun stuff. He hasn't lost his touch, and this is like blistering action more than I would say the younger folks of comic books are doing. This is great. The art continues to be fantastic and of a type where it's like clean line art, but very detailed as well. Um, all the characters well represented. I want figures of all these guys, but like, you know, comic guys like Dawn, for example, they don't have an official figure that I know of. I recommend this as just an action military comic. If you don't care about GI Joe, you're still gonna enjoy this if you're into strategy and you know, military weaponry, and just action and stuff like that. Um, this is really really good for that. So yeah, I recommend GI Joe 310. I recommend the series really. If you've never read the Marvel series onward, it's awesome. It was one of the best written comics of the 80s to me. And I know people are like, "Whoa, it's a stupid toy thing." It's like there's a reason why it's on 310 like now, you know, and Larry Hammer's back writing it, and it continues to be hot. Um, it's just a well written series. It was nothing like the cartoon. The cartoon was awesome too, but like that had its audience of 6-year-olds, and this skewed a bit older. So yeah, I recommend the GI Joe series, and I recommend this issue 310. So please give a like to this video. It really helps me out. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I have a lot of great comic book stuff on there. So until next time, take care.